What's up, John? I'm getting the groove going here. What's up, David? Trying to set my audio levels here. All right, so that's some decent bump music there. I'll get things tweaked on that for future videos. So in this video, I really wanted to do a YouTube channel analysis of what I've been doing so far. And if you watch any kind of YouTube channel that talks about how to make it on YouTube, which I don't know what making it on YouTube means. You know, does it mean getting 100,000 followers or subscribers? Does it mean selling click funnels to people to try and buy, trying to have them buy your products? I don't know. Could it just mean you like documenting your daily life and you're just uploading a video once a week, once a day, 3 times a week, whatever that is. More cowbell. Doctor, any more cowbell? Yeah, I didn't have any cowbell in this song. I'll make a song just for you guys that has cowbell, okay? My main goal for this channel, for Dr. McFarland Studios, is I want to make sure you guys know that I'm a teacher at heart. I've been teaching private lessons on multiple different instruments for about 15 years, primarily guitar, because I'm primarily a guitar player. But I try to approach teaching music just from a musician standpoint. So that's why I've had drum students, I've had a banjo student, I've taught mandolin, I've taught ukulele, piano. I've had a bass student one time. He owned a tree company, so instead of us paying him, we bartered, and I gave him like so many lessons on the bass, which is fun. So yeah, I like teaching, and this is a great outlet for me to teach what I know and what I'm constantly learning myself through a medium of video, where I can just do one video and have hopefully thousands, if not millions, of people watch it because they're searching on YouTube or Google and they're asking questions, and people need to be there to answer those questions. So I feel like that's my primary role. And what I want to do in this video is just kind of go through some analytics on my channel, see what videos are performing the best, and just kind of go from there. So let me switch views here. So I have the YouTube chat. And if you do want to donate, you don't have to by any means. I have studied a little bit on the super chat system, and YouTube does take a pretty good chunk of what you give. So if you want to give something and not have it all just go to YouTube, then you can Venmo me here at Dr. McFarland, and I will receive that with no fees, and you'll know that you're buying me a jug of sweet tea or a new set of strings or whatever. But I don't feel like you have to. I just like, if you want to donate, that's a good option to do it that way, okay? So let's switch over, and here's the YouTube chat. And if you have a YouTube channel, then this is called the studio dashboard, if you will. So you have your dashboard, which gives you just a rundown of like, hey, I have 5,079 subscribers. Cool. I love that. In the last 28 days, I've gained 271. So I'm not sure what the math is on that. Let's just go to the math. And we got 271. I'm not great with math on top of my head, so I'm doing this in real time. So that is basically, is that right? 28 days. That's basically 9 subscribers a day. Cool. It's not bad. Um, last 28 days, I've had 54.6 thousand views, 3.4, let's just say 3,400 watch time hours, and then I've made $107.87. So for a lot of people, they can get on YouTube and just slay it. Really, they're like, oh yeah, I got 10,000 subscribers yesterday. Like in one day, they got so many subscribers. It's kind of crazy. Um, Now the approach I take to making videos, yes, I'm a teacher, but I primarily stick to gear related stuff as far as guitar gear, recording gear, making music in a studio kind of environment. And I understand that there are literally thousands, probably thousands, I wouldn't say millions, but definitely thousands of other people like the Rhett Schulls, the Mary Spenders, the Rick Beatos, there's and those are just like the main ones that have really blown up in the last few years. I mean, there's people that's been on YouTube, Phil McKnight. I mean, just tons of people over that's been on YouTube for years and years and years, and still haven't even reached like 10,000 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. So I don't want to try and compare myself to what other people do. I just have to kind of stay in my lane and try to do the best I can. Now, I must admit that lighting, cameras, editing, all the ums and pauses and different stuff in my videos. If you watched my earlier stuff, especially the Headrest stuff, there was a lot of learning how to set up everything. Okay. I know, right? Um, yeah, so I've hopefully I've improved in the video quality over the last 2-3 years that I've been really pushing it hard. My very first, I'll show you in the videos here. Let's go ahead and go to videos tab. And we have uploads and we have live. So I've been doing a lot more live streams here lately. As you can see, I'm live right now. May 17th. Monetization, I will put it on because that's how I make my $100 a month. Whatever. Just by you watching whatever ads are being placed on the videos, I get like small portion of that. So here's all the live stream stuff, like all the viewer suggested headrest rigs, which I did last year, which I'm gonna bring that back. I'm just gonna figure out the best approach for all that. Because one thing I'm learning about, especially YouTube now, is if you use other people's music in your video, like you can see a lot of these, like this one tune has a copyright claim. Mixing the Gambler on Harrison Mixbus 32C, copyright claim. And that's fine. They're not taking down my video, but any money I would have made on those views, see, like this has 784 views in the last, or since April 30th. I mean, that's pretty good. But any money that I would have made from that, it's actually going to the writer of The Gambler and not to me. Perfectly fine. If I use someone else's song, they should be paid for that. So that's totally fine. But it's like some of this stuff where I'm just kind of noodling or I'm playing I'm demonstrating something on the Headrest gig board or pedal board, and I'm playing someone else's song, well, YouTube is going to recognize that, and they are going to say, hey, you're playing someone else's song. I'm not going to allow you to make money on this video anymore. Even though I might be playing for an hour and I might have played all original licks off the top of my head, but I did 10 seconds of like a Leonard Skinner Sweet Home Alabama lick or something, and now the whole video is demonetized because I played somebody else's lick. So that was the really so as far as the viewer suggested headrest rigs, when you say, hey, play me some Iron Maiden, well, I'm not that, deep into the catalog of Iron Maiden. So I'm going to have to go listen to it first. And if I play the song live, then that's going to get a copyright claim. And then one is taking time from you just sitting there watching me listen to a song, which is boring. And then two, I have to kind of learn the song a little bit enough to play it, because really what you're asking is like a few different things. How can I get the tone for the song? But I mean, there's so many songs out there that just have a basic Marshall 4x12 cab kind of setup. And it's really not about the gear at that point. It's really about how you play the song to get that final sound. So I understand like adding a delay or a certain reverb. Maybe a song has like a tremolo sound or maybe a rotary phase kind of thing going on with it that's kind of essential to the song, right? And it's important to know what that sound is and how to get that sound, or which pedal to choose to get that sound. But a lot of it is just me like, okay, I have to learn the chord progression. If it's like a solo or a riff, I have to learn that and then show you how to build the rig in real time. And doing one song could take like 15, 20 minutes sometimes. So, we have to actually watch and not skip the ads for you to benefit. No, you can, I'm pretty sure you can just skip the ads. It's fine. Don't worry about me making money on YouTube. Okay, I'm trying to do other things like the membership, like you mentioned, David, earlier, David. That's my main goal, is the membership on my website. If you like my teaching style and what I provide here for free on YouTube, then sign up as a member. You get so much more. You got music theory. You do get headrush stuff, but I'm teaching it in the way of, hey, here's a Fender amp. This is how you can use a Fender amp to get a certain sound, or Marshall, whatever it is. But yeah, anyway, so me trying to teach you a song and create the rig in real time, I feel is not the best use of my time. But if I can spend that hour really breaking down a song and recording it beforehand, editing it in a nice way to where it all flows together, and then, and then upload the song, that's a little bit better use of my time, I think. So anyway, there's that. Let's go back to uploads and, 15-minute rough mix in Harrison Mix Bus 32C. This video is ineligible to make any money because there's a copyright claim, and because I was mixing someone else's song, and it's one of those Cambridge multi-track websites where you can download multi-tracks from other recording sessions and just learn and practice mixing, basically, if you want to do that. But yeah, I was using someone else's song as an example in this 15-minute mix, and it's a copyright claim, and that's perfectly fine. So I'm not worried about that. I was experimenting a little bit with the virtual pedal board build. If you go to, let me bring this up here. If you go to pedaltrainplanner.com, it brings up basically all of their boards that they have and the legacy models as well. So pretty much anything they offer at this point. What's up, Greg? You can go in and click like, all right, I want a PT Pro and I want to put in a certain pedal brand. Let's say, um, who just came out with a bunch of pedals? JHS. Let's do that real fast. Which is really not the main point of this video, but I just wanted to show you real fast. So like Charlie Brown, you can click on that. You can add in the pedal. Maybe. There it goes. So now you can take that real pedal, place it anywhere on the board, and then build a virtual pedal board. It's kind of cool. I've done a few of those over the last few weeks. Mojo Hand Effects, Boss, Electro-Harmonics, Wampler pedals, and I think that's about it. So anyway, I've done a few of those. Hadn't really seen a lot of traction from those kind of videos. So once again, if it takes me even 30 minutes to an hour to make a video, like a pre-recorded video like this, but I released the Wampler pedal board build April 1st, and I've had 163 views on that, which over, a month and a half is really not a whole lot. Some of these other channels I watch, they release one video and they get 50,000, 100,000 views in just like a few hours. It's kind of crazy. I don't understand how that happens, but it's just, it's the way it is. But using the Headrest gig board as an audio interface, which in turn is a Headrest topic, and there's a lot of people interested in that topic. I released that April 14th. It's gotten 1,270 views. Okay, so it's been out in a shorter length of time, but it's gotten more views. It's got 26 likes. It is monetized, so I get like a little kickback from that. So let's just click on this one here. And I'll show you, let's go to analytics. So we can see that from this, this is great. So the overview, I've got 1,300 views, 82 hours of watch time. That's cool. 4 people have subscribed to me who has watched the video. And out of those 1.3 thousand views, I've made $3.36. So if that, and that this is a little bit more involved video. So I probably took like 3 to 4 hours to make it. And if you're looking at the time it takes me to make a video versus how much money I get from that, if we're looking like if you clock in at a job, for those 4 hours, I made $3.36. Okay. Say how to configure a minimalist recording setup. Yeah, I mean, I can do stuff like that. Mike, he's asking, how about an instructional series? Say how to configure a minimalist recording setup. I mean, that's all stuff, I definitely want to do. I have a lot of gear here in the studio, even though I use the Headrest primarily, like 99% of the time for all my recording and playing at church and wherever else. I got a Boss Katana back here. I got a Boss MS3 multi-effect unit. I have the Blue Guitar Amp 1, which I was making videos with. I kind of took a break from that for a while. But I'm going to get back into that because there's a lot of cool stuff about that amp. I got a new mic pre here I need to do a proper review on. I have a Studio Live 16 mixing board, which has a lot of features. I use this every day for all kinds of stuff. So I want to do a video on that. So there's a lot of video manual is really the term I want to use, and create videos doing that. It's like, because so many people I see asking questions in forums, they're like, hey, how do I do this? When most of the time the answer is clearly in the manual. If you just read the manual for 10 minutes, from front to back, you will have learned about what you're asking. but you didn't. So you're going onto a group or a Facebook group or forum to ask the question, and everyone's giving you the same answer. It's like, well, you just do that and do that. But you could have got the answer from the manual. So, why I would like to do a video manual is for those people that don't want to read a manual, but they want to see. Basically, manuals are, they're going to give you the very basic information in a very dry form, but they're not going to give you a manuals aren't going to give you a fleshed out example of like, okay, so we're talking about hands-free mode in the Headrest pedal board. This is what it does, and this is what it can do, but maybe a video manual on hands-free mode would help flesh out all the different possibilities that you could use for that mode, i.e., going into hands-free mode and switching between different impulse responses within the same rig. Maybe switching in and out different, different cabs or different amplifiers, or all kinds of different stuff. So you can see it happening right in front of you, and that's not something that you would necessarily get just by reading the manual itself, because some manufacturers, they just don't do great at creating manuals for their products. They try. I mean, there's a lot of things that are said in the manual that are good, but if you're not experienced enough to understand what they're actually talking about, maybe seeing someone in a video fleshing that out for you is a little better idea. So anyway, that's a good example for that one. Let's go and find another one, just real fast. So this one kind of blew up when I didn't even think it was going to do anything. So, click on this. Should you buy a Fender Player Series Strat? It's a good question, right? And this has given me an idea of doing more should you buy ... kind of videos, because this one's done so well. And if I go into my notes, I'm currently working at a supermarket here in the local Tennessee area where I live. And it's a mindless job. I don't really have to think about what I'm doing. I'm just placing products on shelves. It's kind of boring, actually. But as I'm getting ideas, I do the little the voice to text thing, and I just say it into the phone. It's like, when to add EQ to your mix is one of my ideas. Does your song need a key change? Stuff like, talk about songwriting aspects and all kinds of different stuff. Playing non-guitar solos on guitar. Like a lot of the songs I hear throughout the day, like an Elton John song has a great harmonica solo. But what if we learn to transcribe that on the guitar, or learn to play it on a piano? I mean, so many ideas I could do with that kind of stuff. Does that make sense? So, yeah, should you buy a Player Series Strat? I think it was a great guitar. I actually returned it because I ended up getting the Reverend 6-gun, which is this thing. This is my Reverend 6-gun. I played it at church this morning, and it sounded glorious. Play a pretty sweet solo on it. But yeah, this checked more boxes for me, even though the Player Series Strat was pretty amazing. It was a great guitar. But there's just something about the Reverend models that just, I like them a lot better. So, let's go into the analytics on this video here. And we can see that you can even see the ramp, which is kind of cool. So we have 14,000 views, 1.1 thousand watch time hours. So over 1,000 hours of watch time. Pretty cool. 63 subscribers. So of all the people that's watched this video particularly, I gotten 63 subscribers from that. And I've earned $19.40. Hey, cool. All right. Um, Real time activity, updating live. So in the last 48 hours, I've gotten 569 views. 79% has been from YouTube search. So that tells me that people are searching for Fender Player Series Strats. It's like they want to know all about them, and they want to watch as many videos as they can from many different sources to kind of get a good, because if you can't get your hands on a guitar, you want to watch someone play it. You want to listen to someone talk about it. So that way you can kind of gauge from their experience if you're going to like it or not. Like the Headrest pedal board, I bought it because I watched Pete Thorne play a song using the board. I'm like, whoa, that sounds great. And at the time I had a huge pedal board over here with tons of pedals. I was getting ready to wire everything up with the power and the cables and everything. I'm like, you know what? I don't even need any of that. I'm just gonna buy the Headrest. It's like $1,000. It's a no-brainer. It has all the amps, all the effects that I'd ever want. So I sold the board, or I pretty much sold everything off, and just got the Headrest, and I've been using that ever since. So thank you, Pete Thorne, for your video, because of me watching that, I was able to invest in something that gives me joy of using, and because I like using it, I'm teaching other people to get the best out of their Headrest pedal boards as well. So let me check the comments here. Yeah, Pete Thorne, man, he's a beast. All right, 63, all that stuff. Audience, let's check out the audience here. Now, this is extremely crazy. So, watch time from subscribers. 98.5% of people that watch this video weren't even subscribers to my channel. 98.5. And out of these 63 subscribers so far that have watched my video and hit the subscribe button, we're only 1.5%. So that kind of tells me that I don't know if I don't know what I'm doing or not doing to make you click the subscribe button. It's like, do I need a cool shirt? Do I need like crazy looking hair? I mean, I don't know. It's like, are you just coming for the info? And like, all right, I got that, but I don't really see anything else about this guy's channel that I would want to subscribe for, so I'm just clicking off and going somewhere else. It's pretty much what's happening. Let's look at the engagement. So like out of the 12 minutes and 57 seconds, the average view duration is 4 minutes 35 seconds. So you can see it right here in the audience retention. It starts off really good. Then around the 47-second mark, 62%. And then all the way to the end, let's just say 5% of people are actually watching all the way to the end, which is where I tell you to, hey, subscribe. Click the bell icon so you'll be notified every time I release new content. Check out the links in the description, which has all the links to my website, all the affiliate links to Amazon, and different stuff. So if they're not even getting to the end of the video where I tell them to go to my website to sign up for a membership or wherever else, then yeah, they're coming to watch the video and then they're clicking off somewhere else. Okay. Now, the audience, let's go back to the audience here. 100% are male. There's no females in here. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, I need a chicken suit, that's for sure. 37% is in the United States. 8% is in the United Kingdom. Got 2% in Germany. I love Germans. They're great. When my band Feedback Revival toured Europe back in 2014, we played in Switzerland, Germany, Spain, France, Holland, and Belgium. And Germany was a beautiful country. I loved it over there. I probably could have stayed a little bit longer, but I had a wife and kids here, still here in America, and it was hard being away from them for sure. So, but yeah, love Germany, Australia. That's you, David. You're the whole 1.3%, right? Because I know you're watching over there in Australia, Canada, and all that. And 25 to 34 years age range. Okay, so 25 to 34-year-olds, 100% have watched this video. There's been nobody else in their 40s, 50s, or 60s that has watched the video. So I'm definitely making videos for like the younger generation. I guess not everybody, but primarily the younger generation there. So, all right, so there's a few videos that had the highest counts. Okay, what's new in Mixbus version 6? I got 7,000. And what is a digital modeler? Doc Talk series, 1,000 views. So that's good. Let's go to our analytics. And let's go to the month of April. Let's go last month's first. So here's your top videos in this period, okay? What this means is in the whole month of April, these are the videos that got the most views, most watch time, all that stuff, okay? So number one came in at 6,553 views, and that is, should you buy a Fender Player Series Strat? Okay, very cool. Average view duration is 4 minutes and 37 seconds, which is 35% of the video. So, like I said, they're watching that first, 1/3 of the video, then they're clicking off. Either I'm not connecting well with the audience, or maybe I'm just boring. I'm a snooze fest sometimes, I guess. I don't know. So, but they click off pretty quick. The Ultimate Guide to the Headrest Pedal Board, 2,441 views. The average view duration is 9 minutes, 55 seconds. That's an hour-long video, but most people just watch like 10 minutes of it. Now, I understand that you can click around because I added in timestamps. So if you're just going to look up a certain topic within that hour-long video, you're just clicking around and whatever, that's perfectly fine. The video's there to educate you. So however you want to watch that, you just go right ahead. It's fine. Now this is kind of funny. The Marshall Code 50 Metal Tones, 2,192 views. Okay. People are watching about 2 minutes and 19 seconds of that, or 17%. And that's just I don't even own that amp. I borrowed that amp from my friend David here in Smyrna. We go to church together. He loves guitars and amps and everything too. Yeah, I borrowed the amp and did like a little 5 video series, and this is the one that does way better than all the others. So, what's new in Mixbus 32C? 2,065 views. Sorry, I'm burping up dinner here. 41%. That's a lot better percentage as far as watch time. That's cool. Now I need to make a video on the FR 108 that I have back here. I don't know if you can see it. It's back there in the corner. It's kind of dark back there right now. But this one consistently gets a lot of views every month. The month of April was 1,872, and I released that about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. So still getting good views from that. Mastering your song in GarageBand comes in at number 6, and that's basically 1,700 views. 19% watch time though. So out of however long this video is, it's not that long, maybe 10 minutes. People are watching like 3 minutes of it and clicking off. So, How to Find the BPM of a Song in Reaper. Came out October 22nd, 2016. And that's got 1,100 views in the month of April alone. So a lot of people are wanting to learn about Reaper. A lot of people are wanting to learn how to record their own music in their own home studio, and they don't want to pay tons of money for software like Pro Tools or Cubase or Studio One. I mean, that's a great program, but it's like $400. Reaper, totally free to download, use the rest of your life if you want to. There is a $60 license to say, hey, this belongs to Nathan McFarland or John Lance or David Lauder or whoever else, right? There still aren't enough videos on Reaper out there because Reaper does so much. The Padded Pillow Room. What's up? Padded Pillow Room. Yeah, but there's because Reaper does so much. Yeah, I mean Reaper does a lot. There's a new Reaper course by Whole Pole Studios. He's a guy over in I think London's or Britain somewhere, wherever he's over the pond, right? He came out with a whole like 73 section Reaper course. That's like $97. If you want to learn about Reaper, you can go buy that. That's great. Kenny Joya. Let's just go to Reaper.com real fast. Now that we're on a Reaper kick. Reaper.fm. All right, here's the website. Purchase cost, not so much, of course. Videos, watch and learn. A guy named Kenny Joya painstakingly has gone through pretty much every single aspect of Reaper. And it's all here for free on the website itself. All here for free. Montreal, Canada. What's up? Yeah, I love Reaper as well. Been doing it since 2010, probably. I think 2010. So about 10 years I've been using Reaper now. It's pretty cool. But yeah, he's like first MIDI song. Just click on that. It gives you like a eight part video series on first MIDI song. Loop bass production, 11 parts. Recording your band, 16 parts. I mean, everything you need to know about Reaper is all right here. It's great. Video, transitions. I mean, I've been doing all my videos here in Reaper here lately. Obviously, I'm doing a live stream, so this is through Streamlabs OBS. But Reaper is great for basic video stuff. Automation, all the automation stuff, effects and plugins. Look at all this. All the different effects and plugins you'd ever want to know about Reaper. There's already a video for it. So I think there's a lot of videos out there, obviously here on the site, but people just don't know about it. So that's what I'm telling you now. If you want to learn about Reaper, Kenny Joya did it all for free right here on the Reaper.fm website. So GarageBand is great, David. The editing aspects go to Reaper hands down because it's so much more powerful. You can pretty much do anything you want in a Reaper. GarageBand is going to be a little bit limited. Now, GarageBand has built-in virtual sounds. Like it has a built-in drummer, a built-in bass player, built-in organ player, right? I mean, all the stuff you'd ever want. Like right now, I'm producing a song that needs an organ player, and I found an organ player that he's going to do a great job, but I could probably just as easily go find some loops or some like phrases in GarageBand and have the organ player in GarageBand just make the part for me. Probably. It'd probably sound great. So, yeah. Yeah, John Tidy, I bought his $30 video add-on stuff just so I could, because you can do basic video in Reaper, but his course gives you all the extra tools, like all the extra presets that you would need to do like picture in picture and just cropping and all the kinds of other stuff that I needed to have. And he provided that. So John Tidy's great. I've been listening to him. He had a podcast with David Castro, something like that. Whatever the podcast was. Yeah, I listened to that for years, so I know John Tidy pretty well. So yeah, going back to GarageBand versus Reaper. So GarageBand has all the built-in sounds. Reaper really doesn't have any built-in sounds, but it has all the plugins you would ever want. So I say use GarageBand and output that to an input of Reaper and just record in all your parts into Reaper, or record in GarageBand and then export the stems from GarageBand and import that into Reaper. And then from there you can do way more stuff. You can do a lot of stuff. So anyway, NimJam, I tried out a NimJam thing about a month ago. It was really cool, which is basically an online, like in real time jam kind of plugin. It's really neat. Anyway, let's get off Reaper here. And here lately, I've been using Harrison Mixbus for just the mixing process because Reaper is so powerful. I record, arrange, edit, tune, pretty much everything in Reaper, and then I consolidate all the tracks, import them into Mixbus, and then mix in Harrison Mixbus. Not really because I think it has a better sound, but I do like the workflow, and I do like just the I don't want to say ergonomics, but just the I guess the workflow of it is just really cool. So it's just good to learn how to use another DAW, just for knowledge sake. So anyway, let's go back to the channel analytics here. Headrest Helix tone comparison. Right, that got 1,000 views. The Ultimate Guide to the Headrest gig board. They got 960 views, and then Marshall Code 50 clean tones got 926 views. So the Marshall Code 50 is coming in twice in the top 10, which is really cool. I think I need a drink of water. I'm talking too much. But yeah, the Ultimate Guide to the Headrest gig board and full size pedal board. I made those videos because I make so many Headrest videos that kind of concentrate on just one little topic, but I feel like they can be a little long-winded sometimes, especially those earlier videos where I didn't edit anything hardly at all. So I really try to make the Ultimate Guide series, like if you were to watch one video about the Headrest pedal board, this is the video to watch because it gives you all the basics that you need to know when you take your unit out of the box, plug it in, turn it on. You're like, okay, what do I do now? Well, I'm going to tell you what you do. You go through the gain staging, you go through the ins and the outs, inputs, outputs, how to build your first rig, all that stuff, which is stuff that other people have done. I understand that, but it's like, how can I give to this community of folks that want to utilize their Headrest units in the best way possible and in the quickest way possible, and not have to comb through just tons and tons and tons of videos? It's like, here's one video, watch that, and you'll be good. Okay. All right. So that was the month of April. Let's compare a little bit to the month of May so far. We're only 15, 16 days in. You can see I've gotten 160 subscribers so far, which is cool. So out of, we're 16 days. So especially 10 subscribers a day. And every day I check my email, I get at least a few YouTube emails saying, hey, this person subscribed or this person subscribed. It's like, cool. Welcome to the channel and hope you learned something, The padded pedal rim says your headrest videos are great. I like when you do the different delays. It is really cool. Thanks for your service. Yeah, man. Uh, Delays are really fun. I like delays. They're really easy to use if you remember. Not remember, but if you understand the difference between like chord note delay, eighth note delays, dotted eighth delays. If you can understand those nuances, you can get a lot of cool sounds like the U2 sound or Coldplay or shoegaze or whatever kind of delay you're trying to get. Whatever. Um, all right, so let's look at the top 10 for the month of May so far. And in May, I have gotten 4,000 views alone on that. Should you buy a Fender Player Series Strat? It's a great video. It's doing really well. Let's look at that one compared to the month of April. All right, so it's telling me the same thing. So $19.40, 63 subscribers. Okay, cool. Once again, the audience retention just keeps going down. Likes, dislikes. All right, cool. That's fine. Ultimate Guide to Headrest Pedalboard. I'm still in May. Marshall Code 50 Metal Tones. Still doing good. The Gambler got some views this month. Once again, the Headrest Ultimate Guide series, those are coming in pretty strong. 1,300 for the Ultimate Guide of the Headrest Pedalboard. How to find a BPN and Reaper, 589 views so far. So I think all this Reaper talk on YouTube is having people searching around for different stuff. So, and the Amp in the Room guitar cab versus powered speaker has come in here. So that's really neat. All right, let's go back to videos and let's filter by views. Value. What value? Okay, let's just say like all the videos that are more than 1,000. Is it gonna do it? Okay. No, let's do that one. Okay. So here's all the videos that are above 1,000 views. Going from the latest video all the way to like the ones I made like forever ago. Okay. All right. So Headrest. Should you buy a Fender Player Series Strat? Headrest, Harrison Mix Bus. Should you buy, what is the digital Mahler? More Headrest, blue guitar, amp one stuff. Here's a 12-string review. That's gotten 4,000 views. That's pretty good. I didn't think that was going to do a whole lot, but that's doing pretty good. Ultimate Guide to Headrest pedalboard or gig board, 7,000. Headrest wah effect comparison, 2,000. All right, Ultimate Guide to the Headrest pedalboard has gotten 23,000 views. That's great. It's really cool. But once again, I made that one video. Let's go to the analytics on that. I've made $164.06 off of that one video since October 10th, 2019. So once again, we're looking at October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Let's just say 7 months, okay? So I make one video, and over 7 months, we're going to go 164 divided by 7. So I made $23 a month off of that one video. It's not bad. That's pretty cool. It's cool. It's cool to see stuff like that. Okay, so we're still filtered here. And any other huge ones? Jason Roller artist pack reviews. I'm going to be doing a lot more artist pack reviews. That I think that's something that is valuable for people to watch. It's like, why did they set the rig up like that? Well, I'm going to review it and kind of give you my impressions on that. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's keep going. How to download and sync artist pack, 3,000 views. So hopefully you can see all this, right? Yeah, you're seeing what I'm seeing, I think. Actually, I think the screen is cut off just a little bit. No. It's doing good. I don't know what's going on with it. But anyway, it's fine. Display capture. Any other big ones? Drop Tune got 4,000 views on the Headrest firmware update 2.1. I mean, you can just see I do a lot of Headrest stuff. So, and that's one, I don't want to get away from that because I love the Headrest. And I love giving to this community of folks that want to learn about the Headrest. But I think in order for me to grow more, like I would love to get to 10,000 subs by the end of the year. But at that rate, I'm gonna have to get like at least 1,000 subscribers a month. And because right now I'm averaging about 250 or so, sometimes more, sometimes less a month, which is cool. I'm reading a comment here. I wish my stats were that good, but I got a lot of work and learning to do to get there. Yeah. You think my stats are good? I mean, if you go to Rhett Scholl's channel right now, which he's blown up in the last 2 years, he's just nuts. He does a lot of gear stuff, but I do gear stuff, but he does it just better, I think, or I guess. And so yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to branch out a little bit more. Let's go back to our analytics here. Actually, let's go to filter, description, monetization, title, views, visibility. I don't know what visibility means. Public. Okay, I don't know what that means. Let's go to the actual channel itself. And let's go to videos. And we're going to sort. Check this out. We're going to sort by most popular. This is a cool thing to do on your channel. Okay. Now, this is going to show me from top to bottom the most popular videos I've created since I've started. Okay. Yeah, and in order as well. So, the top video ever in history on the Dr. McFarlane's YouTube channel, and it's cutting off my screen for some reason. I don't know why. Let me check on this real fast. See if there's something. Properties. Display. No, I don't want to do that. Crop. To window. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Sorry, let me get rid of that. Oh, select option. Safari. Okay, still didn't do it. So anyway, I'll move on. Move on here. Yeah, the Headrest got the most. So I released it 2 years ago, and it's gotten 62,000 views. Pretty cool. Now, I hate to use Rhett Scholl as an example once again, but only because he's doing similar stuff that I do and also want to do. But he'll release a video and get 62,000 views in like an hour or like a day. It's nuts. So, but it took me 2 years to get 62,000 views on that one video. And that video wasn't even that great. If you go back and watch that, the lighting was horrible. The video work was horrible. I've learned so much in those 2 years since I've made that video that when I do this FRFR 108 speaker video, I hope it gets like 100,000 views because I'm going to put in a lot of work and I'm going to make it the best I can with the lighting in the video and all that. So, yeah, not to say that I need 100,000 views to be satisfied, but like it'd just be cool to all this work that I've been doing to get better at making videos. I hope that it pays off. To one, help you guys learn, and then two, I mean, I just want to play guitar all day. I don't want to go to a day job. So if I can do this and learn how to teach you better and make money doing that, then that's what I want to do. How to attenuate your amp using the Weber Mini Mass. This is my very first YouTube video, very first one. Yeah, they are buds, that's for sure. So Rhett supposedly told Rick Beato to make his channel or to start hey, you should start a YouTube channel because you're pretty knowledgeable about like everything about music. So he did. And then, yeah, obviously they shout out each other and they just blew up together. So it makes a lot of sense. Marshall Code 50, Metal Tones, 45,000 views. That's just crazy. I did that a year ago, 45,000 views. So for the longest time, the Mini Mass video was my most viewed video. But now the Headrest FRFR 112 speaker has surpassed that in only 2 years versus the 7 years, which I originally released this one. Headrest tone sculpting. This is really a awful video. The audio is not that great. The whole idea and concept was, me and Jeremy had fun doing that, but there's so many other people doing a way better job at actually comparing the tones than what we did in this video. So, I'm glad that it got 25,000 views. Maybe it's more of like a clickbait thing than anything because I don't think I lived up to the title of that video the way I probably should have. But I don't have a Helix. I do have the Helix native plugin, which I can definitely do more comparisons with that. But as far as like having a unit in my hands that I can directly A/B the both units, it doesn't really matter. And just make music. Pick something that you like and just make music. That's really what it's all about. Sorry. Ultimate Guide to the Headrest pedal board, 23,000 views. How to find a BPM on in Reaper, 21,000 views. How to set up and name scenes on the Line 6 M13. 6 years ago that was released and it's gotten 18,000 views. Input output settings, very important for the Headrest pedal board. 18,000 views 2 years ago. Creating presets and snapshots on the Line 6 HX Effects, which is a great unit. I love that unit. I don't use it very often because I have the gig board right here in front of me and it gives me everything I need. Mastering in GarageBand. Mastering your song in GarageBand, 17,000 views. Marshall Code 50 Clean Tones, 15,000 views. And how to test your electric guitar pickups without something. Without plugging it in, whatever it's called, without strings, this is what it's called. 15,000 views. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I just took it off the top 12 videos, those are my top 12 right there. Should you buy a Fender Player Strat? That one might be in the top 10 by the summer. I don't know. The way it's going, it's getting a lot of views. This one's probably going to surpass some of the other ones here. High Gain Metal Brutality Headrest Pedalboard Series, 11,000 views. Quilter 101 Mini Reverb versus Fender Princeton, 11,000. the Moski Obsessive Overdrive demo. That was a really cool pedal. And I think it's getting a lot of views because the way I made that. I actually took my phone at the Chattanooga Aquarium, put it up against a glass, and I filmed like like squid or no, whatever those are called. I don't remember what they're called. Check this out. Let me play this for you real fast. Let me play this for you after this thing here. Watch this. There's my intro. Sorry. Intro. There's that. Whoa. Isn't that cool? That is cool. Super cool. Now, this is when I was doing pedal demos and not really talking. I was just playing. Then I would put text up on the screen. It's one way of doing it. Jellyfish. That's what those are. Jellyfish. Thank you. But yeah, I would put my phone up against the glass and I filmed like jellyfish and like other fish swimming around and different stuff. And I would just put it in the background of the videos because I thought it was cool. That is super cool though. Like think of that like in front of a green screen and having that as the backdrop. I think it's pretty neat. Anyway, let's get rid of that. And what happened? Okay. We're fine with that. So anyway, we've gone for an hour here. But what I noticed is that people prefer gear videos than music videos. This is true. My gear videos have like 1,300 views, but my music videos have a hard time getting over 100 views. Yeah. So how I think you need to monetize your music in that situation, the padded pedal room, is put a link. I'm sure you already do this, but put a link in the description of your videos to like your Spotify, to your iTunes, whatever else, and have your gear videos be the funnel to send people to your actual music. It's like, hey, if you like the gear that you're watching in this video, listen to a song that I created by using this piece of gear. So that way they get the video stuff, the music gear stuff, and then they also have a chance to listen to your actual song that you created using that gear. So there might be a way to spin it to where they don't actually have to go and click on your music video for that song and watch it, but they're going to be listening to it in another way through, like I said, Spotify or iTunes. Okay. That's what I would do. That's what I would do for that. Because I'm the same way. I released a few songs on Spotify here. Let me go to, come on. Here's my Nathan McFarland Spotify page. And shoot, you can't see it. Probably because I did a weird window thing. There we go. Nathan McFarland music. Nothing, not a whole lot going on here. I have some original stuff I did with a guy named Lance Allen. He's a fingerstyle guitar player. And the only really original tune I've done is Morning Made New, which is that song I played for the intro, which is this. Right? I literally was sitting on my bed in the bedroom playing that on my classical guitar. I was like, I kind of like that. Let's just flesh that out and make it a song real fast. So I think I did it in like a day. Added the drums and the bass and all the other elements and just released it. But that was 2019. So that was last year. So that was a year ago. And I'm pretty sure every month since then, I was like, I should have released a song this month. And then I just don't do it because I'm making too many Headrest videos or something. I don't know. But any money I've made through Spotify has been because of Lance Allen, me and him doing those collaborations together. So, and he has a huge name for himself. So definitely check out Lance Allen. on Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever else. He does great covers of all kinds of great songs, and he does original music, which me and him got hooked up originally because I recorded a full length album that he released, I think like 2 or 3 years ago, called String Poet, and that was really cool. And then since then, he's been in the studio at least 2 or 3 times a month, releasing either covers or original music that he's putting out on Spotify. So, cool, man. Yeah, follow me on Spotify, and hopefully I'll release more music soon. The other one is this is a worship project I'm doing with my friend Jeremy Miller. And we're doing the first one we did was How Many Kings, which is a cover by a band called Down Here. It was a good Christmassy kind of tune. Then we just released You Are My All in All, Your Name, parentheses, Canon in D. This is a really cool song. It's basically combining a few different songs into one. He came with the idea, and I fleshed it all out. I did all the drums, all the bass. The piano is actually through Easy Keys, which is a tune track program that turned out really well. And I did all the classical guitar stuff and melodic stuff. So check that one out, Freedom at Your Feet, which is a collaborative effort between me and Jeremy and whoever else wants to be involved, which is kind of cool. There are 6 monthly listeners on that one. And then the other one, real fast, is I can't even think the name of my other music. The song is called Moonglow. See all. Maybe it's all one word. Sorry, I'm wasting time looking up stuff because I can't remember what the name of it is. Anyway, oh, I know what it is. Sorry. Declared in the Heavens. So this is a instrumental rock kind of project. I did apparently back in 2018. So that's 2 years ago. And I really had full intentions of releasing one song a month. And here it is 2 years later, and I've only got 3 songs. So I'm killing it. I'm really killing it on Spotify here. But once again, I'm doing a lot of other people's projects. I'm doing a lot of Headrest videos. I'm doing a lot of other kind of stuff for my website. And releasing original music is just taking a back burner. So, yeah, if you want to check that one out, Padded Pedal Room, you can check that one out. It's just good old instrumental rock kind of stuff. No lyrics. Just, drums, grooving, me playing melodies on electric guitar, and a lot of ambient sounds and rock kind of riffage and whatever else. Anyway, check that one out. All right, very cool. So somebody in this video by saying, maybe a good title for this video would have been How to Make Money on YouTube. And the answer is not making the money actually on YouTube, but sending people to another source where you can make that money. So, for instance, this is a very shameless plug. You don't have to do anything with this if you don't want to. Okay. So I have a membership on my website. It's called Confident Musician Community. I have a podcast, which I have a few interviews I need to finish editing and release, called the Community of Confident Musicians Podcast. So my whole goal through this is to take the 15 years experience that I've had teaching private lessons and putting it all on video form on my website, to where when you sign up as a member, you get everything for basically one cost. right? So a membership fee is $300. And with that, you get anatomy of music, which is all the music theory stuff. Finally learn to play, which is my way of teaching songs. I have a few songs up there, which I'm going to be working on another song tonight, right after this live stream. Because Sunday nights are going to be my, hey, let's create content for the website night. So that's what I do there. Ultimate Guide to Music Production. I've gotten the first 3 sections of that complete. Headrest tone sculpting, which is really way more than just a headrush course. It's all about is taking advantage of all the amps we have at our disposal on the unit and saying, okay, if you had a Fender amp right in front of you, how would you dial it in to get a certain tone, or a Marshall or a Mezzo Boogie or whatever it is. So that's really the gist of Headrush tone sculpting. I can do a getting surgical with tone or something to that effect course, actually taking real amps and real pedals and doing the same kind of thing. But I think using the Headrush as our medium of getting our hands on a lot of different amps and seeing how they all work together to get a final sound for, maybe it's a song that you want to work on, or maybe you're working on an album and you want like a nice jazzy tone, right? How would you get that with the amps that we have at our disposal there? So that's what that one's for. You can click on these other ones to say, like, you can learn more about the individual courses, and you can buy these individually, except for the finally learn to play. That's more of like, hey, if you sign up as a member, you get this kind of as an add-on for free kind of thing. So the reason why I say it's $300 is it is a $300 course that you pay 6 payments of $50 a month. And at the end of those 6 months, you're done paying anything. That's why it says total payment $300 for life. Really, that's all. I mean, if you took guitar lessons at Guitar Center, which I used to work there before I started working at Publix, people pay $100 a month to take private lessons. That's like 4 lessons a month for $100. So if you went to Guitar Center and got lessons for 6 months, you're paying $600. If you take a lesson for a full year, that's $1,200, right? But I'm charging $300 for a full lifetime access to not only the courses I have available right now, but all courses I'm going to come out with in the future. So that way you just get constant learning and growing as a musician, okay? But if you want to save $51 and just do the one-time payment, you can do that for the for the $249 for life. No, really, I know it's crazy. So, like I said, you could go out and spend $100 a month getting private lessons, or just do the $249 one-time payment and get everything. Because I teach you music theory and how it applies to a guitar, how it applies to a piano. I'm going to be doing drum tutorials. I got, like I said, I got the whole music production, which is my way of teaching you how to record kind of stuff. So this is, so like you, the padded pedal room guy, I don't know what's your name? What's your first name? I want to know who you are. So in a very similar way, let's just say, for example, if we go to, like this video is not eligible to be monetized, right? But I can click on it and we can see in the description, there's me in front of a green screen, which is really cool. I have a short description on the top, which I've learned by watching other YouTube, like how to start a YouTube channel kind of videos. They say you need a description, and I haven't been putting descriptions in my videos, so I'm going back now and I'm adding descriptions into all my videos. So hopefully they can do a lot better performance wise. But anyway, under the description, I have join the community, which if you click on that, it takes you to is coming up here. See, it takes you to my sales page for the Ultimate Access Bundle. So that is my way of, I'm giving you free content that in turn is, I want you to go to my website. I want you to see what I have to offer. Now you can download Headrest rigs for free, right? You can donate via PayPal if you want to. It's fine. I have a whole video vault, which is basically all the free content I have on YouTube, just in convenient, like if convenient playlist, right? If you click on the blue guitar tone innovations, it takes you to all the videos I've made about that topic. So that's free. You can just go on there, watch all you want, right? But if you want to become a member, you got to click on the members login, which I'm already logged in, so you're not going to see that. But you got to sign up, pay, and now you get access to all the courses I have available in my members area and access to everything else I'm ever going to come out with in the future. So, but yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to treat YouTube as the funnel to say, here's content that I'm going to give you for free. But in the description, I'm going to send you to Spotify so you can listen to my song. Or I'm going to send you to my website so you can download some impulse response packs. Greg, if you're watching still, that's what you do, right? You make a free video to hopefully send someone else to a place where they can actually give you money to support what you do. Because I swear my wife is about up to here. It's like, Nathan, you need to get a career, Nathan. You need to be somewhere where you can have like a long-term goals of like being the manager of Publix or whatever that is, right? Which I don't want to be a manager of Publix. That's not my goal. But it's a means to an end, right? We still have to make money. We still have to feed our family. But if I had, say, like 5 to 10 people sign up for a membership a month at $300 a pop, I could easily stay home and just make videos all day long and just keep educating people, both for free and making videos for my website as well. So, I mean, really, that's the ultimate goal. Is like, and I don't want to stay home just to be lazy and not do anything. I mean, I want to be here and I want to use the knowledge and the passion I have for teaching to give you knowledge. I want to help you be a better musician, be a more confident musician. So that's the goal here. That's what I want to do. So, sign up to DistroKid and get 7% off your first year. When you sign up, I get $5 in my pocket. That's, if you want to release music, DistroKid is a great way to do that, because you can release as many songs as you want within that year, and you just pay the one-time yearly fee, which is like $20 or $35 depending on what plan you get, and yeah, you get 7% off. I do have a top 8 tone tips, like a little PDF thing you can read about. I'm going to do a video on this one. This is called Save Money on Your Cell Phone Bill and Buy More Gear. So January, no, it was January? I think November or so, I switched from Sprint over to Mint Mobile. We were paying, not Sprint, T-Mobile. I went from T-Mobile to Mint Mobile. So we were paying $120 a month. And now from my phone and my wife's phone, we're paying $40 a month for both phones. So we're saving like, what are we saving? $80 a month. And if you look at $80 times 12. So we're saving $960 a year just by cutting back on our cell phone bill. Now, if you're single, let's just say you're single and you want to save money to buy more gear, well, that's a great way to do it. If you're married with kids, right, especially if you have kids and you're trying to look at ways to save money on your monthly bills, well, signing up for Mint Mobile is a great way to do that. And when you sign up, I get $15, I think, something like that, toward my next cell phone bill, which I pay a yearly fee. I just pay a one-time $400 fee for the whole year, and it turns out to be like $40 a year, right? Or $40 a month. So when you sign up, I get money back in my pocket because I'm helping you save money, and therefore you're giving me money. Um, so yeah, that's a great way to do that. I got all the social media stuff there. And when you click on something on the Amazon link to buy something, I get a little kickback from that as well. Now, these links right here, the Amazon affiliate links, they pretty much don't do anything for me. I think I make like $2 every month or 2 months or something. It's really not a whole lot. Francis DiMarzio. That's really cool. Kind of like the pickups, right? DiMarzio pickups. Yeah, if you're already through DistroKid, great. This is perfectly fine. It's great. But for those who aren't, or you're just getting into this whole music creation thing, then DistroKid is a great way to release your music. So I highly suggest that. Let's go back to the YouTube studio here, and we will finish up. So that's what I have in my descriptions. I want you to click on the description so you can see all the different links I have to go to my website, go buy something off of Amazon, save money on your cell phone bill, sign up to DistroKid, whatever you want to do. I'm trying to give you resources to make it easier on you, so that way you don't have to search around all over the place. It's like, this is all the things I utilize myself. I just bought some USB extension cables off of Amazon because I needed some longer cables to connect my camera and my drum set back here, because I kept reusing cables to plug in other things, and it was like, I just need more cables. So I went to Amazon and I bought more cables. So I'm using Amazon. If you want something quick and easy to order something and just have it shipped to your front door, then you can use Amazon as well. Yeah, pickup. I like the pickups too. I have a DiMarzio Area 61 and 58 or something, whatever they are, in my Strat, like a custom built Strat I had years ago, and it sounds great. It's a cool guitar. That's about it. Let's go to where do I need to go? Copyright, subtitles, comments, Alex, playlists. I think it's under settings. Yeah, so if you go to settings, channel, let's go to our channel. You can see that we can put in different keywords that will show up in all your videos. Advanced settings, branding. You can put in an image that shows up in the bottom corner of your video. So that way you don't have to overlay that image every time you make a video. It's just automatically put on through the branding watermark on YouTube. Feature eligibility, I don't know what that is. All right, so upload defaults. It doesn't happen for the live streams for some reason, but here's all the different tags, which I need to get rid of some of these. I was doing tags all wrong. I basically have like all these popular YouTube guys as, tagged in my video, which if you don't even reference them, what's the point? So I'm gonna erase a lot of these, like Headrest, line 6, recording, Dr. McFarlane. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and save that. So that saves me from having to put in or input all those different things every single time I make a video. I can just have my description with all the different links already in there, and then I'm done. I don't have to do anything else but write there or type in the description, and then that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching there, Francis. I have to look up your name again real fast. Once again, like I said, I like to teach, And this is my way of teaching more people other than just the 30 minutes a pop that I do in my private lessons. Now, right now, I have like 2 students. And since this whole virus thing has been going around, we've been doing Skype lessons, which is cool. Um, but yeah, if I can just make a video and have thousands of people watch it, then that's fine by me. I'll definitely make a lot more money in that 30-minute, private session. If I'm making $20 for 30 minutes, that's $20 that's like instantly right in my pocket. Versus making a video and hoping it makes at least $20 in the next month or the next 2 months or 3 months, right? Um, so yeah, that's why you need to really work on your descriptions, work on your all the different links that send people to other places like your Spotify or website or wherever else. And that's about it. So how long have we been going? An hour and a half. Okay. So I'm gonna admit that I was hoping that this is probably going to be like a 20-minute video, and I've gone for an hour and a half. So I've just kind of been rambling and talking about different stuff that's been on my mind as far as the YouTube channel goes and all that stuff. So let's go back to webcam. Here we are. Yeah, the better your tag is, the more related to the material in the video, the higher you rate in the argument. Yeah, exactly. Which, like I said, I've probably been doing it all wrong. And I'm going back now and I'm changing. I'm adding a description, and 2, I'm changing the tags. That way it's better related to the actual content in the video. And hopefully I'll start getting more views that way. So for me, going back to what I said at the beginning of this video an hour and a half ago, for me, success is making a video, having people go to my website, and hopefully they like what they see and they want to become a member. And when you're a member, you're really a private student of mine. Like you're watching all the videos that I've created just for you, the member, that you can watch, and you can get all the stuff inside my head that I've been teaching anyway for the last 15 years. So that's the goal. I want you to watch a video so you can go to my website so you can sign up as a member. If you don't want to do that, obviously you can see that the 98% of people that watch my videos aren't even subscribed. So they're probably not even going to the description of my videos, and therefore they're not seeing the links and they're not seeing all that other stuff. So I got to find a way to, one, reach more people, but also have higher audience retention, have higher views, have higher click-through rates, and better thumbnails and whatever else that is. So there you go. That's the goal. Get better at YouTube so I can make more money on my website. That's the goal. Also, the more comments you have per video, the higher your video rates in the algorithm. So more people see your video on their front page, and it gives more visibility. Yeah, totally agree. I've been seeing a lot more videos here lately, or not videos, but a lot more comments. And it's great. I mean, I like people asking questions in the comment section of the video, and it gives me more ideas to make more videos down the line. Because if you have a question, more than likely 1,000 other people have the same question. And if I can make one video to answer your question, then that's way better than me just typing the same answer over and over and over on multiple people's comments. So here's a video that answers your question. Like, perfect example. So I was on the Harrison Mixbus forum. A guy was asking how to edit multi-track drums. And I was like, I know how to answer that. So I got on the computer real fast, opened up Harrison Mixbus, and showed how to use groups, the groups function, to group multiple tracks together. And you can use the range tool to make a selection. You can split the audio at the beginning and the end of that range tool, and you can edit the drum, or let's say it's a multi-track guitar or a multi-tracked whatever, like, whatever it is. You could do that, and it took me probably 20 minutes, but I was able to see the guy's question, make a video, and send him the link in the comment in the thread that he posted in the forum there in the group, all within like 20, 30 minutes. And I don't know if he appreciated that or not, but, because a lot of other guys were like, oh, just read the manual. Well, unfortunately, the manual does have a video about that, but I wanted to give him, like I said, I wanted to flesh out the idea a little bit more than what the actual manual went through. So I hope he appreciated that, because I took 30 minutes of my day on making a video that might get 10 views and I don't know, let's go real fast. Let's just go real fast. Group editing. What has that video done so far? See, there's my description right there. There's all my links. Let's go to analytics. And yes, so I've gotten 118 views, 1 subscriber, and I've made 28 cents. So in the 30 minutes it took me to make the video, I've made 28 cents so far. Is that a good use of my time? I don't know. It's probably not. Probably not a great use of my time. Playback based CPM. I don't know what CPM means. Effective cost per mile, or the estimated average gross revenue per 1,000 plays, on which an ad was shown, independent of which specific playbacks the advertiser was charged for. Okay. So out of $8.20, I made 28 cents of that, maybe. I don't know, whatever it is. 92% was based off of skippable ads, video ads. And yeah, estimated ad revenue 27 cents and 1 cent for the YouTube premium revenue. So there you go. That's cool. So there you go. Maybe that video will do better. I don't know. But I think this is, yeah, you got the blue line versus the gray line. So maybe the gray is what my videos usually do. Yeah, compared to typical performance versus the actual performance of the video. So it's going up. It's rising a little bit. You can see the audience retention is a little bit better. It's only a 5-minute video, so they're sticking around for about half of it, which is cool. There's that. All right, guys, that's all I'm gonna do for tonight. I just wanted to throw that out there, because you're like, how do YouTubers make money? How do YouTubers do what they do and still, do they have to have a day job? Do they, how are they making it just by making videos? So I don't want to say most likely, but most likely your favorite YouTube people probably still have some kind of day job that they're working, and they're just doing the YouTube thing either at night as like a side hustle or whatever they're doing. So missing subs before I can do that. See, that's the thing though, Francis. You can monetize your channel. I know you don't have the subscribers right now. You don't have the watch hours. But by you putting something in your description of your videos, you can send people to somewhere else where you can make money by either them signing up for a product that you have. There's a website. Let's do this. There's a product called, not product, sorry. There's a website called PayHip. PayHip is the easiest way to sell digital downloads and memberships. Okay? So you can literally create, let's say, I don't know what you do. I have to go check out your channel here in a little bit. Let's go do that real fast. Channel video. Sorry. Let's go to YouTube, and we're going to check out Francis's channel real fast. So, the padded pedal room. Okay. Cool. I'm going to subscribe. So you got 144 subscribers, 36 videos. I'm going to click that bell. Ding-a-ling-ling. Okay, 25 views on this video you uploaded 9 hours ago. Oh, hold on. It's kind of neat. Welcome to the padded pedal room with me, with Mr. DiMarzio. Okay, there you are. I don't know why the audio is being weird, but it's being weird. But anyway, that's neat. But anyway, in the description of your videos, you could be like, I created a 5-video course on how to better use your pedals, right? You could sell that through PayHip. Let's say you sold it for like $10, okay? And let's say that you actually had 25 people download your product for that month. 25 times 10, maybe minus fees, because there's like probably like PayPal fees or something, right? So 25, let's just do simple math. So 25 times 10 is $250. If you took a $10 product and sold 25 of those a month, that's an extra $250 in your pocket. So you may not have 1,000 subscribers, but I mean, just look at some of my videos. I'm making cents on the dollar per video that I release, right? So I'm clearly not making tons of money on YouTube just by releasing videos for free. But if you have a product you can sell in the description of your video for whatever that is, then yeah, that's where you make the money. And also having people sign up to your to a mailing list, email list, because you want those people on your mailing list so that way you can send emails saying, "Hey, I just released a product that's only $10. If you want to learn about setting up your pedals in this 5-video course that I created about pedals." And then hopefully someone in that email list will be like, yeah, I like that. I'm going to click on it and buy it because it's only $10, right? You're going to go out and spend $10 on a decent steak dinner at Old Charlie's or wherever you like to eat. I don't know, wherever you like to eat. People are going to spend money where they find value. So if they find value in your product, then they're going to spend the money to buy it because it's $10. I spend bucks in my sleep. I spend $10 in my sleep buying crap on Amazon all the time anyway. So might as well get a video course where I can learn something and then keep it the rest of my life and keep utilizing that information over and over and over. And hopefully become better at using pedals or whatever you want to do. I don't know what kind of products you would create, but that's what you need to be doing is not worry about making money on YouTube. But how can you use YouTube as the free advertisement for something else that you're doing, i.e. selling a product through PayHip or whatever there's so many other avenues you could be doing. PayHip is just one example that I can think of, okay? Yeah, definitely look into it, man. It's a pastime. I make no money. Yeah, you can totally do this for fun, but if you want to make money on YouTube, you have to have a product to sell. And I'm sorry, I totally didn't have that on the screen. So anyway, there's PayHip for you. I was talking away and didn't realize I didn't have the website on the screen. So, here is your channel, Francis. There's one of your videos there. Got a little Vox set up down there, and there's a sweet little guitar. Talking about taking the plastic off of a pick guard. or something. There you are. Bam. YouTube famous, right? It's good stuff. All right, I'm gonna get off here. I've been doing it for an hour and 40 minutes. It's a long time. So thanks guys for watching. This video is really me trying to just get out all the ideas I have on how can I create more content that's going to help fuel the community with more knowledge and also, hopefully get some more memberships going so I can make more money doing that. So, yeah, more video ideas, more helping people learn how to be a more confident musician. Okay? So, I'm Dr. McFarland. Thanks guys on the chat who has kept me company here for the last hour and 42 minutes. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Keep rocking.